old school. It's kind of fun though, at the same time. Not sure where reverse is, so we'll have to just kind of figure that out. Now we're down in the midsection. Here's the old dragon bones we found, covered it up with the tarp. This is all the hay brought in for the winter so we could feed the cattle. And still quite a bit of it left. Surprisingly, it's the end of the winter, but here's the calves. They were a lot smaller when they were just born last year, but they're growing pretty big. See, they're getting fed quite a bit. Pretty good sized animals. There's some of them back there, and there's a couple little baby ones right over there, as you can see. One of the barns, the stack wagon for hauling hay. What's that? In the garden. Here's the stack wagon for hauling hay. Here's the little tractor. This is the oldest tractor that we own. We literally had it since I was born or before, and it's never had brakes. To this day, it doesn't have brakes. You just kind of have to be careful. One time my brother ran it into the shed because he wasn't being careful. Here's a swather that this is the first time I've seen it. It looks like it's 100 years old, but somebody must have purchased it. Looks like it may or may not work. Here's the MF, Massey Ferguson, 1155, with the old ripper on the back. That's not a ripper. It's got the ditcher. And then we have the exact same tractor over here. Not sure why we have two of these. Maybe one of them doesn't work and we use the other one for parts, perhaps. And also never seen this trailer, but it's a really nice one. The other stack wagon. Then we got the 1-ton hauler dump truck. Usually we just fill it up with trash, take it to the dump, and dump it. That's pretty much all we do for that. And over here on the other side of Josh is some wood someone's been cutting up. We got grandmother willow, the tree of all trees.
We'd swing off that willow tree.
Swing off that willow tree. And that's the basics. We're hiking up to check on our spring box. All of our water comes from the mountain behind our house. This is pokey. It's a spring box that we had set up. We had a concrete though, and there's usually lots of spiders.
So we got all of our water, fresh spring water. Big huge concrete tank in there.
There it is. Water coming out of that pipe.
Got some overflow going right now.
It's coming straight out of the mountain.
This whole mountainside is riddled.
And it's piped
with spring.
right down into our house.
That's really gorgeous.
See, we're getting some overflow right now. Nobody's using
huh?
a lot of water. But
amazing.
That's that. And if you come over here, you don't want to walk on this because it might break. Come up top here, you see a couple little driveways, or whatever you call them. This is where I used to spend a lot of time thinking, praying, getting inspiration from the Lord. Right up through here. And you see it's kind of wet. You see the ground's kind of wet everywhere. There's just tons of springs. See, that's just muddy, sappy, wet. I'm not gonna be able to walk through that. But we're gonna go up and around, so it'll all work out. That tree fell down.
So much fun.
If you can tell. Another spring that comes from up there.
Check it out. That tree finally fell. That's amazing.
We built this probably about 10 years ago to develop this spring. If we were to dig down a little bit right there where those posts are, you'd see a pipe that's got a hole every couple inches, and it soaks in the water and runs it out right along those cortex.
That's gonna be the most boring video in the universe.
This is the most boring video in the universe.
Cortex.
We'll see you on the flip side.